Hours before the expiry of Azimio's 14-day ultimatum to the Kenya Kwanza government, Azimio coalition is now threatening to storm government offices. Reason: Kenya Kwanza government has continued blaming the former Jubilee government day in, day out, while failing to fulfill its promises to Kenyans during the campaign period.
We cannot have a government of lamentations. They don't have any plan. Every time they come, they tell us about the previous regime. The Kenya Kwanza administration, if it is an administration, must now start accounting for its time. For the time that you've been in office up to today.
The legislators drawn from Azimio-affiliated parties are reminding President William Ruto that when NAK government took power in 2002, the then President Mwai Kibaki was able to turn around the economy in 3 months and give Kenyans free primary education. The leaders insisting the government has continued shifting the goalposts.
Then we were told to wait for 6 months. Each time the months arrive, the goalpost shifts again.
The previous government had subsidies for basic commodities. You lifted those subsidies. What are you doing with that money? We need to see you doing something, not always complaining.
The Azimio legislators are posing 6 questions that they are seeking answers from President William Ruto.
When are things going to get better? When will the shilling stop falling and losing to other currencies? When will the shortage of dollar end? When will the prices of essential commodities come down?
What is the plan? Can the plan be shared with Kenyans?
Should Ruto fail to answer,
we will follow these officers anywhere and everywhere for answers and not warnings.
If we as the representatives of the people have been unable to extract a plan from these people, from the so-called government of Kenya Kwanza, we will take our people to Professor Ndungu's office.
We do not pay cabinet secretaries or principal secretaries to tell us how bad things are. Kenyans know that already.
And after threats of naming those he says looted billions of shillings from the public coffers, Azimio is daring Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to put the names in public or remain silent.
If you have the names, call a press conference like this and tell Sifuna took 10 million. We have sent the details to the DCI and to the ESCC, the accountability agencies. Let them do the investigations, because even Kenyans want to know.
Sasa wewe mwenyewe ujiulize wa Kenya. Askari ndio wametumiwa kuiba pesa za Kenya. Na askari ndio wanatakana kulinda pesa za Kenya. Na zimepelekewa watu ambao ligejia anajua. Na akasema atawataja leo usiku ama leo kabla ya saa 6 usiku. Tunagojea.
He will be communicating to you. He has a press service which will be communicating to you and inviting you for the subsequent pressers for information. So relax and wait from him.
As the country's debt hit 9 trillion, the spotlight is shifting on government spending, with DP Gachagua becoming a target of the Azimio coalition wing. The DP's office are among those that have requested additional funding, but Azimio argues that despite the recent signing of the supplementary budget, there is still nothing for the common mwananchi in the budget.
He has introduced offices hitherto unheard of in public service, including prayer warriors called intercessors, office of the first daughter, and office of the spouse of the prime cabinet secretary.
Gachagua has spent more resources than any other officer. And you know the value he has to this government is zero.
Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.